stated in an interview that Iran has the capacity to start enriching uranium again for a possible bomb in a matter of months. Grossi said that the US strikes on 3 Iranian sites last weekend has caused severe but not total damage, contradicting Donald Trump's claim that Iran's nuclear facilities were, quote, totally obliterated. Meanwhile, Argentina has condemned Iran for what it said were threats against the UN nuclear watchdog chief. This came after Iran rejected Grossi's request to visit nuclear facilities bombed by Israel and the United States. According to reports, Tehran has accused Grossi of betrayal of his duties for not condemning the Israeli and US strikes on Iran's nuclear sites this month. And Iranian lawmakers voted to suspend cooperation with the IAEA. Argentina's foreign ministry has expressed its support for Grossi and said that it categorically condemns the threats against him coming from Iran. The ministry also urged Iranian authorities to guarantee the safety of the IAEA chief and his team, according to a statement on social media platform X. The statement, however, did not specify what threats Grossi had received. However, on Friday, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi criticised Rafael Grossi's push to inspect the bombed nuclear sites, suggesting on social media that the IAEA chief's insistence was meaningless and possibly even malignant in intent. We're now joined by Zamir Abbas Jafri, who's a professor at the Al-Mustafa International University located in Iran. Thank you very much for joining us, Professor Jafri. Rafael Grossi, the head of the IAEA, says that Iran could now restart 60% nuclear enrichment in a matter of months. From Tehran's vantage point, how realistic is that timeline, and what technical hurdles still stand in the way?
Thank you very much for having me on the show. This same Grossi gave an interview I think the last week on CNN, where he said we have no evidence of Iran producing weapons. And 1 week later, he comes and he says, I have an evidence that it might start creating nuclear bomb in a month's time. Well, let us get to the basics. First of all, IAEA has been accused of spying and espionage, providing the details of the nuclear scientists to Mossad. This is the reality. And this case will be taken on an international level. It will be taken at UNSC and other places. And especially Grossi, he himself, the Iranian officials say they have evidence that the details of the IAEA, the details through IAEA has reached Mossad and the CIA. So definitely any country would not like to continue espionage and spying by other organizations. And people on media are saying this is not IAEA. The I stands here for Israel. It's working for Israel. So definitely now it's a far dream that they will come back again. Araghchi clearly said, forget about coming back. This is not going to happen unless and until a legal case has been filed, and legality should take over, because it, according to the laws, IAEA 1 should condemn the attack on the IAEA monitored facilities. 2, they should ensure the safety of the signatories. They are not doing any duties. Why should Iran allow any country or any organization which does not do any of its duty and which expects Iran to follow everything? So those days are gone where they can come, inspect and pass the information to Mossad and CIA. Those days are gone.
Professor Jafri, thank you very much. You are staying with us.